than what we typically do. We're going to start out with a sort of an easy warm-up, and then we're going to take a little bit of time, believe it or not, for some meditation. I'll explain to you what that's about. We're going to do just a brief meditation, then we'll get back into our workout. So the Torah portion for today is Parshat Pinchas, and Parshat Pinchas begins sort of in the middle of a story, and that story is the story of a couple who are there's a Moabite woman and an Israelite, and they're not supposed to be together, and they are in front of everybody flaunting the fact that they're together. Pinchas, in a fit of zealotry, runs a sword through the two of them, and thus stops a plague. So he was judge, jury, and executioner that we sort of look down upon. Don't even sort of, we look down upon it today. But back then, it was seen as a positive thing by the tradition, and Pinchas even gets the Torah portion named after him. And and I could give a whole sermon on this, right? But as a result of his doing this, he is given this pact of peace. And we don't know exactly, it's Brit Shalom, we don't exactly know what that means. But he then is thereafter him and his descendants are associated with the priesthood. So after that, we're going to do the next section is the rules regarding the giving of a census, and there are anyone over the age of 20 is included in this census. Each of the 12 tribes, there's a census, so we're going to do a tabata of 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, 12 different exercises. Don't worry, I'll tell you what they all are, and that's in honor of the census. We're going to go through that 3 times. Then we're going to do some exercises in honor of the daughters of Tzlofchad. The daughters of Tzlofchad. Tzlofchad was a man who had 5 daughters, no sons. When he passed away, they realized that the laws of inheritance, there were no laws of inheritance if you didn't have a son. So they inquired of Moses, Moses inquired of God, and a decision was rendered. But this is this really strong example of these women coming forward and pleading their case in our Torah. And the very last part of the Torah portion is the festival calendar. And the festival calendar begins on chapter 28. And chapter 28, that's actually where my Bar Mitzvah Torah portion came from, because it's the Rosh Chodesh reading. And in Hebrew, 28, as you know, there's gematria. Every letter of the Hebrew alphabet corresponds to a different letter. Aleph is 1, Bet is 2, Gimel is 3, and so on and so forth. And the Hebrew letters for 28 are Kaf and Chet. Kaf Chet means 28, but Kaf Chet is the Hebrew word Koach, which means strength. So we're going to finish strong with a cardio tabata. So sort of the reverse of what we usually do, but it should be a pretty good workout. All right, so we're going to start out. I'm going to get some music playing for us, and we're just going to do a very simple warm-up to get ourselves going here. We're going to start out with Rock the Boat. So Rock the Boat, of course, is just rocking side to side, just to get ourselves going here. All right, now we're going to go ahead and relax. We're going to do arm swings. So when you do this, you can, as you alternate, have right arm on top, right arm on bottom, just to give those arms equal opportunity to stretch. All right, now we're going to do some butt kickers. And again, don't worry if you can't get your foot all the way up to your butt. Just kicking backwards here. And you can hold on to a chair or a table if you need it for balance. All right, let's do some scapular retractions now. Bring those shoulder blades together. All right, everyone take a seat. And you can either have a seat in a chair or you can sit on the floor, whichever one you like. And we're going to take a little bit of time here for a meditation. So what we're going to do is called a guided meditation. And what that means is I'm going to be helping us at the beginning to get the meditation started. This isn't one where we're going to be like chanting ohms or anything. It's really just an opportunity for us to be more aware of our breathing, which is something that helps us to relax. It also helps us to quiet ourselves a little bit sometimes in our heads. And so what we're going to do is we're going to do this is one that I found online. It's called a peace meditation, which I was thinking about in terms of Pinchas getting this Brit Shalom. So you want to make sure that you're comfortable. If you've got aches, if you're in a place where you're not comfortable, it detracts from it because you're thinking about, oh, my lower back aches or whatever. So I'm just sitting in a folding chair. I've got my back up against the chair. I've got the soles of my feet shoulder width apart on the floor, and I'm just resting my hands on top of my quads. And what we're going to do here is I'm going to ask you to go ahead, if you're comfortable, and close your eyes. And what we're going to do is I will instruct you when to breathe in and when to breathe out. And then what we're going to do is we're going to, at the end of the guided meditation, we're just going to take another 2 or 3 minutes. Really, that's it, just a short time just to breathe in and breathe out. So what you want to do is sort of think about the breath in and be aware of when you're breathing, like where you breathe, right? Some people breathe through their nose more. Some people primarily breathe through their mouth. And also, what's the sensation of that breathing? Does it feel cool when you breathe? Is it maybe warm where you are, and so it feels a little stuffy when you breathe? Do you feel that breath coming in on the back of your throat? Do you feel your chest filling up? Do you feel your belly filling up? What is it that you feel when you're breathing? And if you concentrate on, what am I feeling, then hopefully the fact that you've got like 800 things to do later today won't intrude on your meditation. So those who are comfortable, go ahead and close your eyes, and we'll just start with taking one breath in and then one breath out. First, divine inhalation. The Creator's breath in. Take a breath in. And a cosmic breath out. Go ahead and release that breath. And what followed? A human being. A creature that could both be in, breathe in, and out. Breathe out. Fashioned with a living soul within, and a body that can enjoy nearly every fruit from without. Somewhere we forgot to breathe. Forgot that we could not merely create, take a breath in, but also rest, take a breath out. O God of the first breath, giver of life to body and to soul, help us to find calmness, the cessation and the repose, to make this moment our oxygen for your sake and for the sake of all creation, to stop so that we can keep going again. Breathe in and breathe out. So what we're going to do right now is just take a few moments more, just 2-3 minutes of breathing, and then we'll come back to our workout. So what we're going to do is we're going to come out of our meditation now. You can slowly open your eyes. So hopefully you found that to be relaxing. I actually found that a little bit enlightening. I'm so used to when I'm working out breathing through my mouth. Just to have the opportunity to breathe in and out of my nose was kind of interesting. I don't usually breathe. I try to make an effort when I run to try to breathe through my nose, and it's very difficult for me. I can't do. There's a limit as to how much I can do. I find myself having to go back to breathing through my mouth. So, all right. Wow, it seems almost a shame to go into a Tabata right now, but here's what we're going to do. We're going to go into a Tabata. This Tabata is all strength, right? It's all resistance work. We're going to be doing, so make sure you have some dumbbells. They don't need to be real heavy. I'm going to be just doing 5-pound dumbbells. We're going to do bicep curls, front raises, lateral raises, shoulder presses, torso rotation, a wood chop on the left, a wood chop on the right, alternating forward lunges, calf raises, sumo squats, straight leg deadlifts, and side bends. Those are the 12 exercises, each one for 20 seconds with a 10-second rest. After we do all 12, it'll be a 30-second rest, and then we'll go through the cycle again, and then a third time. All right, so make sure you have your dumbbells ready. I'm going to get the music going again. I wish I had like some music from India or something, but what we've got instead is Mashup Mania number 7. All right. All right, here's our 10-second warning. Grab your dumbbells. Bicep curls. Let's see, my head is chopped off here. Let me adjust that. All right, take a 10-second rest. Now we've got front raises. Make sure you engage your core here. Keep that belly button pulled back towards your spine. If you find that you have pain when you do this, only go up as far as you can go without pain. If it aches a little bit or it's a little bit sore, that's okay. That means you're working the muscle. And again, you can go as slowly or as quickly as you want here. All right, take a 10-second rest. Same thing, this time we're going out to the side. 3, 2, and 1. All right, now we've got our shoulder press. So each of these exercises is just 20 seconds. So no matter how hard it gets, you know it's not going to last that long, right? All right, take a rest. Our next exercise is a torso rotation. I'm going to use one dumbbell here. Feet shoulder width apart. Rotating torso side to side, not just your arms, the entire torso rotating. All right, take a rest here. Our next exercise is a wood chop. So we're going to start with the dumbbell in our right hand. Remember, keep that core nice and engaged. So you start with the dumbbell in your right hand, and the dumbbell is at your left front pocket, and then up over your right shoulder. Keep that core really tight, really engaged, so that you're not swinging. All All right, so switch to the other side now. You're going to have the dumbbell in your left hand. Start in front of your right front pocket. Go. So even though this is a shoulder exercise, it's also a core exercise because your core needs to support your upper body in order to be able to do this. That's why we keep that core nice and engaged. Otherwise, you're going to be doing this, flopping your, right? We don't want to do that. That's how you get hurt. All right, 10-second rest. Our next exercise now is alternating forward lunges. You can put down your dumbbells for these. All right, here we go. Lunge forward. So each of the 12 tribes, as you know, had a symbol, right? Judah had a lion. Some had like a sailboat or a certain plant. Now, not only do they have their own, now we've got calf raises. Not only do they have their own symbols, each tribe now has its own exercise. Make sure you squeeze those calves. Get that extra work in there. All right, now we've got sumo squats. So you want your legs a little bit wider than they typically would be. Toes pointing out. And butt goes back. All right, take a rest here. We've got 2 more exercises. Straight leg deadlift. For this one, go ahead and grab your dumbbells. Dumbbells go in front. Legs are straight, back is straight. Just lean forward, reach forward and down. Not really forward, but down. Like you're picking up a package without bending your knees. You can have a little bit of bend to your knees, but keep that back straight. Don't look down, look straight ahead. All right, the last thing we have is side bends. 1 dumbbell in each hand. Imagine you've got a wall in front of you and a wall behind you. Reach down to the right and then down to the left. Reach as far as you can. You're going to feel the stretch on the opposite side of where you're reaching down. And you'll feel the crunch on the same side. All right, now have some water. And we've got 1 round down. We've got 2 more to go. So you'll notice that today's workout is not the most crazy workout today. It's a little bit of a more mellow workout. But we are going to get some work done. All right, so the next exercise we have are bicep curls. And those are going to be coming to us in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. This is round 2. All right, now we've got our forward raises, front raises. 3, 2, 1. Again, keep that core engaged. Don't swing that back. Keep breathing while you do these. All right, 10-second rest. Now we've got lateral out to the side. 3, 2, and 1. And again, remember, you can go as quickly or as slowly as you want. That's the beauty of a Tabata. Go at your own pace. All right. Shoulder press. Here we go. Go. All right, go ahead and put down one of those dumbbells. You could do 2 dumbbells for the torso rotation. I like to hold on to the dumbbell like this. There we go, feet shoulder width apart, rotating side to side, the entire torso. This is a challenge because you got to keep that dumbbell out there. Woo! 20 seconds though, you can do it. All right, we're going to do our wood chop. Dumbbells in the right hand. Start in front of your left front pocket. Core engaged. Pull that belly button back towards your spine. Stand up nice and tall. Here we go. All right, take a 10-second break. Go ahead and switch to left hand, and your dumbbell will be in front of your right front pocket. Go. All right, take a 10-second break here. Now we've got our alternating forward lunges. So make sure when you are doing your forward lunges, keep an eye on your knee. If your knee is going out in front of your toes, that's not good. You want to make sure that your toes are always out in front of your knee. So either make sure that you're keeping your torso straight, or lunge out a little bit further. Okay, take a little break here. Now we've got our calf raises followed by our squats. Here we go. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. All right, next we've got our sumo squats. Get those feet nice and wide, toes pointing out. Oh, does that feel good? Good to get those squats on. So interesting how differently a sumo squat feels from a regular squat. Really feel it on the outside of the quads. Excuse me, on the outside of the glutes. All right, take a rest here. Now we've got our straight leg deadlift, so go ahead and grab your dumbbells again. This is what it looks like from the side. Reach down, tush goes back. Look straight ahead, don't look down at the floor. All right, and then our last exercise is our side bend, 1 dumbbell in each hand, feet shoulder width apart. Lean side to side. Make sure you're not leaning forward or backwards. That's that imaginary wall in front of you and behind you. All right, take a rest here. We've got a 30-second break. Grab some water. All right, so this is our last set, our last super set. We've got our bicep curls. So let's get ready. Grab your dumbbells. Alternating bicep curls. Reciprocal, excuse me, not alternating. Here we go. I think it's hysterical that the soundtrack says, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And I've done workouts where I've said, I don't know, I think it might kill me. All right, 10-second rest. Front raises. Core engaged here. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to do lateral, out to the side. Keep the core engaged for this one as well. Go. All right, take a rest here. Now we've got our shoulder presses. Go. This is our last set. It's not going to kill us. It's going to make us stronger, just like the song says. All right, take a rest here. And now we've got our torso rotation. So go ahead and set one dumbbell down. Side to side. All right, now we've got our wood chops. Dumbbells in your right hand. Start in front of your left front pocket. 2, 1, and core engaged. Make your shoulder do all the work here. Leave your back out of it. All right, switch to the other side now. We're gonna get ready for wood chop on the left side. Go. All right, you can put that dumbbell aside. We've got our alternating forward lunges. So if you find that this is challenging to your balance, you can have a chair next to you. The other thing is to keep those arms down at your side, because if you bring your hands up here, it raises your center of gravity. All right, now we've got our calf raises. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's get ready for our sumo squats. So feet are nice and wide, toes pointing out, and squat. All right, take a little rest here. We've got our straight leg deadlift, so go ahead and grab your dumbbells. Last set of the straight leg deadlift. All right. Straight back, don't look down at the floor, look straight ahead. It's an amazing stretch for the hamstrings. All right, and last thing we've got is our side bends. Feet shoulder width apart. Keep that back nice and straight. Here we go. Don't lean forward, don't lean back. Reach down the other side. Oh, yes, this feels so good. All right, good work, everybody. Let's get some water. We finished that Tabata. So make sure you get some water. All right, so the next thing that we have is we're going to do some exercise in honor of the daughters of Slochad. So remember, there were five daughters of Slochad, so we have 5 different exercises. They were very strong women because they went up against a system that you would think probably wouldn't be that sympathetic to them because it was a very male-dominated society, and yet they were very strong. So they were strong, I might even say they were strong to their core. So we're going to do some core exercises to honor them. The core exercises that we have are reverse crunch knee-ins, which you can do seated in a chair, Russian twist, which can also be done seated in a chair, and then supine flutter kicks, also seated in a chair, alternating bird dogs, which can be done at the wall, and then glute bridges, which can be done standing. So I'll show you each of those, but for those who are able to get down on the floor, let's get down on the floor for these core workouts, core exercises. So for each one of these, we're going to do 12 reps, because 12 is a nice Jewish number. 12 tribes, 12 months of the year. All right, so here we go. 1, 2. If you're seated in a chair, just bring your knees up. 5, 6, 7. Sit towards the front of the chair. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, now we're going to do Russian twist. For the Russian twist, if you're on the floor, just do what I'm doing. If you're in a chair, sit towards the front of your chair. Lean back on the chair, but don't allow your back to rest on the back of the chair. Stop short of the back of the chair. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, now we've got our flutter kicks. You can do the flutter kicks lying flat on your back, or you can do them sitting in a chair, or you can do them reclining. I'm going to do it flat on my back. I'm going to put my hands underneath my hips, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Oh boy, that's a good one. All right, alternating bird dogs. So alternating bird dogs, just like a regular bird dog, except instead of doing all one side, we're going to go left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. You can also do the bird dog standing at the wall. If you're doing it standing at the wall, you're going to slide one hand up the wall and the other leg comes away from the wall, okay? Here we go, alternating bird dogs, 12 reps. 1, 2. So remember to extend 3, your arms and legs as straight as you can. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, the last exercise we have is a glute bridge. For the glute bridge, if you're standing, you can modify this by doing a forward pelvic tilt, which means what you're going to do is squeeze your butt together and pull your pelvis forward. Okay? Otherwise, we're going to do 12 glute bridges. If you want, you can add a little bit of difficulty by placing your dumbbells on your lower abdomen, and you can hold on right here. Bring those feet into your heels. Bring your heels into your butt and bring those feet off the side of your mat. Here we go. 12 glute bridges. You can do them weighted or without. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Remember, if you're doing a standing exercise, 8, just squeeze those butt cheeks together. 9, and bring that pelvis forward. 10, 11, and 12. All right, in honor of the daughters of Tzlofchad, a strong core. We're going to finish up now with cardio. A cardio Tabata of 5 different exercises. Each one we're going to do for 45 seconds and 15 seconds between each one, and then we'll do some stretching. Our cardio exercises: skaters, high knee march with a tap, which means that you're going to tap the opposite knee, right? Then we've got grapevine, quick feet. Quick feet, of course, is impossible to do for 45 seconds. We're going to do our best. And then we've got hopping kicks. So we're going to finish with, this is like a real strong cardio blast at the end, also in honor of the strength of the daughters of Tzlofchad. Hold on a second. All right, here we go. Okay, so remember, the first thing we have is skaters. All right, let me adjust my camera so you can see what I'm doing a little bit better. And again, pace yourself here because it's a 45-second, not like 20 seconds that we did before. So you can go as fast or as slow as you need to. If you need to stop and take a breather, you can do that as well. That's why we love Tabata, because the timer just keeps going. You can stop and start up again. I'm enjoying the fact that I can hop again. For a few weeks there, I couldn't hop, and now I'm able to hop again. Not because of my foot, it's because my insides weren't happy. This seems like a long time. Do we think my timer's still working? All right, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, take a rest here. Now we've got our high knee march with alternating taps. If you want to get real fancy, instead of just tapping your knees with your hand, you can use your forearm or you can use your elbow. Here we go. I'm going to go fancy. All right, about 10 more seconds. All right, take a 15-second break here. And now we've got our grapevines. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. All right, take a 15-second break. Now it's time for quick feet. We'll see how quick we can keep these feet for 45 seconds, excuse me. Here we go. So I don't get bored. I like to bring my feet out, bring them back in, go to one side, go to the other side, go back and forth. Quick feet forward, quick feet back, quick feet in a circle, clockwise, quick feet in a circle, counterclockwise. Plain old quick feet, just looking straight ahead. 10 more seconds, and then we're going to finish up with my favorite hopping kicks. Ah, yes. All right. Hopping kicks here. Remember, if the hopping is not in your repertoire, don't hop. Just do forward kicks. And remember, for these, you can kick out to the side, however you want to do it. Just keep kicking. Get those arms going too if you want. Ten more seconds. All right, good work, good work. Let's do some water and a little bit of stretching. All right. Let's start out with some reverse shoulder rolls. Because we did a lot of shoulder stuff today. Front raise, lateral raise, shoulder press. All right, arms straight out in front. Bring it across your body. Gently pull back with the other hand. So we're going to do some quad stretches in a moment too. So if you need a strap or a towel, make sure you have that nearby. All right, let's do our quad stretch. Go ahead and reach behind and grab the top of your foot. Don't worry about it. You can grab onto something if you need it, and then gently pull back. Make sure that your knees are close together. You don't want your knee all the way out to the side. All right, let's switch to the other side now. Oh, yeah, the other side is saying to me, not so fast, Rabbi. All right, a little hamstring stretch. Go ahead and put that foot forward, resting on your heel, and then gently hinge forward at the hips. The back leg is with a knee bent. Same thing on the other side now. Resting on that heel. All right, and we'll finish with a little washing machine. Just a reminder that next week I will be on vacation. So we're going to take the week off. The wife and I are taking our first vacation in 2 years because all our other vacations got pandemic out of existence. All right, good workout today. Something a little bit different today because we did some meditation, but I'm hoping that you enjoyed it. Want to wish you all a wonderful Shabbos and a good rest of your week. And make sure you drink a lot of water because that Tabata at the end definitely that was a workout there. So thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll see you, God willing, in 2 weeks. Remember, next week on July 7th, or July 6th, excuse me. No, July 7th, right? July 7th, I will be on vacation. So take care, everybody. Stay warm, stay cool, stay dry, stay wet, whatever it is you need to do to get through this crazy weather.